Good morning, happy Tuesday and happy Vlogmas day 5. The time is currently 5 to 12, so I have started today's video a little bit later. I felt quite lethargic this morning and I felt like that for the last few mornings, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. I'm thinking maybe it's got something to do with the fact I get up and make myself coffee straight away, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna trial not having a coffee first thing and just see how I feel. I've also been having a headache for the last few days as well, and I feel like that might have something to do with the fact that I've just not been drinking as much water as I normally do. So I'm gonna try and drink a heck ton of water today and see if that rectifies that. But yeah, just feeling a little bit kerfuffled today. I have got so much that I have on my sort of like to-do lists on, you know, things I need to get done, and I think I'm sort of like just going, I need to get all this done in one go, and it's just not humanly possible to do that. So I just sort of got some work done this morning for the first few hours, and then I just thought I needed just to have a little break from my laptop, so I did a little bit of tidying up, made the house a little bit more tidy, and then had myself a shower. And I'm now just getting ready for the day because I am heading out to a jewellery making workshop this afternoon, which is quite exciting. It starts at 1 o'clock and I think it finishes at 3, so a couple of hours, and it's something that I have sorry, I'm just sort of somewhat going to try and get ready whilst having a chit chat. It's something that I have wanted to do for the longest time. I used to actually make jewellery, and I sold it in the studio. And I just mainly did it for myself, like as just like a little hobby. And really enjoyed it. And then I stopped doing it, and over the past couple of years just really wanted to sort of pick it back up, but I want to do something a little bit different. And I'm not 100% sure on like what kind of jewellery I'll be making or what kind of thing we'll be doing. But it is a free workshop. Jim's mum is an absolute superstar. She does so much for the community, and she is part of the committee at her local town community centre. And she does loads and loads of things for the community. She does like exercise groups for the elderly, like mums and toddlers groups, loads and loads of stuff. And she always gets funding to do sort of like really cool courses. So I have done one before. Sorry, just hunting for my bronzer. I've got no idea where that has gone. Oh, here it is, right in front of my eyes. I've done a mindfulness course there before, which was it was a fair amount of weeks. I feel like it was over the course of like maybe 7 weeks or something, 7 or 8 weeks. And that was really good. But when she reached out to me and said there's a jewellery making course, I just thought, do you know what? I feel like this is the universe saying to me, just go for it, go do it. Because I've been sort of like looking at all of like jewellery findings and things like that online, and sort of having a bit of a play at home with the things that I have here. And I just thought it's one of those opportunities that if I don't do it, I will look back and think, I'm really gutted I didn't do that. So although it's a little bit inconvenient in terms of everything that I have got going on at the moment and things that I need to do, it's I'm adding quite a lot of things on my plate, and I'm a little bit worried that I am taking on more than I can manage. But I just think that it, like I say, it's just something that I feel like I would have regretted not doing. Concealer has fallen on the floor. So I just really didn't want to miss the opportunity, and it's only 2 afternoons. It's today and then next week, so it's not like it's some massive commitment. And I just thought also it's kind of forcing me to have a little bit of a break from stressing about worky things and stressing about lifey things, and it just really encourages me to just take a moment and do something for myself. So hopefully it'll be sort of like quite a fun, chilled couple of hours, and then I've got loads to do when I get back, an absolute crap ton of things to do. But I've got a full day in the studio tomorrow, so that is good. That means I've got plenty of time tomorrow to get lots and lots of work stuff ticked off my to-do list. And another thing I keep trying to remember to speak about is it's Jim's birthday this week. It's Jim's birthday on Thursday, and I have planned something for us, and I'm not gonna speak too much about what it is. I'm probably gonna look more like a thumb than when I started doing this, because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm not very good at multitasking, so this is probably gonna be horrendous. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about what I have planned, just in case he watches this video, but we may have to combine sort of a couple of days, and I'll upload them on maybe Saturday, just because I'm not 100% sure if I'll have access to internet. So I don't know whether I'll have the ability to upload, and that's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not very good at being vague. As we know, I go around the houses with everything, so I don't want to accidentally let slip. So we'll see, but I will film, and I might just have to combine. Might have to just combine a couple of days, but that will be fine. Right, I am gonna go and finish getting ready and get myself off to this jewellery workshop. But happy Tuesday to you all. So I am here and I'm about to go in. I'm not sure how brave I'm going to be to film in front of a group of people I don't know, but I will try and film as much of it as possible. I'm still feeling really nauseous though. I have got a bottle of water and some mints, so hopefully that will make me feel a bit better, and I will have my mind distracted with what I'm doing. But I'm now getting anxiety that it's going to get worse and I'm going to have to like rudely leave the group to go to the bathroom or something, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, from here? am now home from the jewellery workshop and it was really lovely. Like I said, I had no idea or expectations on the kinds of jewellery we were going to be making. I did manage to film a couple of clips of me sorting through some beads and choosing like the designs and things like that. So it was beaded sort of earrings and necklaces that we was making today, and I will show you them in a moment. But yeah, found the whole sort of process really therapeutic, and it was really good just to have a couple of hours sort of focusing on something like that. I found it really difficult at first because before I went in, as I said, I was feeling a bit sick and what have you, so I kind of found it a bit overwhelming trying to decide what colours to use and what sort of designs to go with. But then after about sort of 10 to 15 minutes of looking at beads, I kind of just said, just pick out some that you really like, and then from then onwards it seemed like just really sort of therapeutic, threading them onto the earrings and the necklaces and stuff. So I will show you what I ended up making. So these are the earrings that I made. I started out with these ones, so just picked out those pinky glass beads because they really caught my eye and I really liked them, and just added some others in there. Similarly, I spotted these blue, white and orange beads and just fell in love with them. They kind of reminded me of little planets, so yeah, loved them. And then I made this pair just because I wanted some that were a little bit more shorter and a little bit simpler. And then I just made this necklace, which I feel complements all of the earrings really, so they can kind of be worn all together. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Definitely learnt some new skills and techniques for making jewellery. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I am gonna have something to eat. It is actually 4:15 now, and I'll probably be having tea in a couple of hours. But I just feel like I feel a little bit hungry now, so I'm gonna try and have a sandwich and see how I feel after that. But I am probably just gonna crack on with some work, whack on some TV and do that for the next few hours or so. So I've just been stomping away for the last sort of hour or so and managed to go up to 8,223 steps. So I've got a couple more I need to do. Jim is cooking for us this evening. Hello. We have another Hello Fresh meal. I think I heard him say
Chinese style chicken noodles.
He's going to make this for us. It's very good. So the last clip I filmed, I think, was getting up off the sofa, coming into the kitchen to make myself a sandwich, and managed to pull a muscle in my leg as I was doing that, which is very strange, but thankfully it doesn't feel too sore or anything. It just feels really tight, like when I go to take a step. It feels like the muscle in my leg hasn't got enough stretch in it, if that's making any sense. So yeah, don't know what that's about, but I think I might actually end today's video here, just because I'm feeling super tired and a little bit like brain foggy, and I'm just probably gonna get the last of these steps in and have tea, which I'm super happy that Jim's making tonight. Really appreciate that. And then probably go to bed pretty soon after. I did actually manage to get a few more decorations up today. I've popped up this, probably the worst time to show you because it's so dark, but this sort of like sparkly tree guy here. I've got these little houses in the background. I need to snip off these little what are they called, ribbons, because they can be used as tree decorations, but I just like them as just little ornaments on the side. Don't think I've popped anything else on there. I've got my Ratty, which I absolutely love him so much. Jim got him for me last year. Yeah, really, really love him. I'm not sure whether he's going to stay here or if I'm going to pop him onto the windowsill where he normally sits. I've also popped Jim's little hobbit door here, and this little mouse guy who I feel like I want to live, I feel like I want to pretend that he lives there, so he's just standing outside his door. A really sad story actually. I picked this little mouse guy who's dressed as a Christmas tree, and I really, really love the fact that he's got fairy lights wrapped around him as well. I picked him up from TK Maxx, and I got another one, another little sort of felt mouse that was dressed as a Christmas tree as well, a little bit more simpler. Super cute. This guy made it home with me, but I went to get, well, I was taking the stuff out of my bag and the other one wasn't there, so I'm really not sure what happened to him, but hopefully I'm just going to tell myself that somebody found him and he is now with them and being very well loved. I'm not sure. I popped the stockings up on here. I have actually got some patches that I'm going to pop onto these stockings and what have you. And then I've just popped on some little things on the table. I actually picked these up in, I want to say Lidl, and they were really, really inexpensive. And I feel like the look very much like the kind of tree candles that you would get in somewhere like Anthropology, or just a lot more expensive than they were. Don't think the camera or this lighting is doing them any justice. And then I've just got these little tree guys that I've had for ages. Popped this in the center. Oh yeah, actually, the bargain wreath that I got from Home Bargains yesterday, I've decided to hang it up here, just as this area was a little bare. I'm not sure if we're going to keep this corner cabinet, by the way. Jim just had it and he kind of said, well, I feel like it fits here really nicely, so we might keep that and paint it. Not sure, not 100% sure yet, but anyway, yeah, so I decided to pop this on the wall rather than have it on the table, as I already have some bits and bobs to go on the table. But yeah, didn't really get much opportunity to do anything else, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm sort of setting myself a task of by Sunday all of the Christmas decorations are going to be up, and I'm going to be a little bit more shipshape. I have got some of these, what they're called, like wicker twig little mini wreaths. I've got 2 of them, and then I have also got this guy, which I am going to decorate myself. So I have some little sort of blueberry style foliagey things, and I've got some dried oranges. I feel like I want to pick up some, maybe like some orange and white dried flowers and things like that, and I'm just going to make my own wreath. I don't know when I feel like when I think I'm gonna have the time to do that, but maybe one evening when I finished work or something. However, I have got a lot coming up this week, so maybe that'll be a nice weekend activity to do. So yes, gonna end the video here. I don't think it's been a very long one. It's probably gonna be quite a mundane sort of worky day tomorrow, but that can't really do much about it. So I will do my best to film as much as possible tomorrow, but I will be in the studio, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up because it will really make me smile. If you haven't done so already, I would super appreciate if you could hit subscribe, and if you would like to know when my videos go live, you can hit the notification bell. And until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye.